So now we're gonna go to a place that really haunted me as a kid. Or it haunts me because of what happened the first time I played the game. This place has cracked floors. When you step on it the first time, it gets a dent in it. And if you stepped on one that has a dent in it, it will crumble and you'll fall. I'm gonna give this to Jenna because she has the lowest defense right now. And these pillars are pretty much the same way. You jump on them once and they crack. Jump on them again and they crumble. And this right here is where I got stuck for about an entire day of constant playing. First time I played this game. Because, like I said, I played this before the first game. This was my first time with something like this. It was just out of nowhere for me. I don't know why I had so much trouble with it. I thought that when you walk towards these, you would just fall in the hole. And so I thought there was no way to get over. And then after hours, I just didn't really care anymore. And I tried running into the hole and jumped over it. And it's probably the most shameful thing I've ever done in a video game, is not being able to figure out that puzzle. Like, I'm convinced that there has to be something wrong with me to not realize that puzzle. So we get our first Unleash weapon, which, as you may remember, are pretty much the meat of the combat system. Because Synergy gets really outclassed later, so it's more about finding different weapons and getting the ones with the best unleashes. Over there we got a Mars to Ginny, just sitting there. On the other side of this wall. And so for this part you have to figure out which hole you're supposed to fall in. Oh wait, this isn't the one. You just go in any hole. And you're gonna have to chase this guy all over the place. And he goes and cracks that pillar, and even if you leave and come back, that pillar's gonna be cracked, so you can't follow him. So instead you have to go and do this stuff. Now he's hiding over there where you can't get to him. If you try and step right here in front of him, he'll smash the ground and send you down below. This is the part I was talking about where you have to pick the one to fall on top of him. You get on this one on the right, and you'll land on top of him. And he drops the pound cube, which is what he was using to crush the floor before. And go ahead and give this to Jenna. So if you try and get to him, he'll hop over these pillars, which cracks the second one, which prevents you from getting to the other ledge. You just go and pound that stake in, and you can't jump. And you kill him. I'm gonna go ahead and give this to Jenna. And over here there's a boat, so you can check it out. kind of a useless ship because we don't have the thingy. Here's a little side cave. In the first game, there's only 16 summons, 4 for each element, using 1, 2, 3, or 4 Djinni. And in this one, there's actually summon tablets that you can find. They use different combinations, like this one will use 1 earth and 1 fire. And it pretty much doubles the number of summons in the game. I'm not going to use them all that much because summon rushing, while it makes the game fairly easy, it's also really boring. More so than the combat can already get. We're just attacking. There's only one fight where we're really going to want to use it, and that's because the fight is kind of luck-based without it. And over here in the forest, there's gonna be an Earth Djinni. There are a couple of these in the first game, if you remember. They're hidden on the world map. And if they run away, it's a lot less hassle to find them again, because you just kind of run around in the same spot. You don't have to like leave and come back and resolve the puzzle. And since this is Felix's second Earth Djinni, it's gonna raise him from a squire to a knight. And over here, there's some Colossal Warriors. Or potential Colossal Warriors. Morgan was the first ranked seed in the last tournament, and Deco was, I believe, 5th. Don't quote me on that, though. And they're mad because Isaac won. Although they aren't as mad as the 3 that Isaac actually beat. Those guys only appear if you do the password to link your game. That's the black crystal that you would use to control the ship. Unfortunately, they won't let us have it. So when we head into the jail over here, we find them interrogating one of the prisoners. Pretty easy to guess where this guy's from if you remember the first game at all. Ningo's using some water synergy. I kind of wonder how they can create a giant pillar of ice out of little drops. I disagree with Kraden just because. That was his boat. Guess we're going to Oceania because that's the only place to go. And this looks like a good place to stop, so let's do that.